Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another daily video. Before we begin, if you're wondering why the lighting is a little bit different than usual, it's 4 a.m. right now as of recording this, so it's dark outside and I only have this one light up here. So with that out of the way, just so if you're confused, let's dive in. A couple of days ago we already talked about this new wonderful sidekick. Miles is his name, and he's the walking, talking yellow paint, the Redditor, the tech guy, the armchair warrior. And yeah, let's go. We have here this post on X Twitter, and if you know me, I'm usually never on this site. I just get these posts sent to me by friends of mine that they are on the platform. I don't care about X. So yeah, Cabrutus here probably killed Caesar. I really like the name, by the way. I don't know this person, but they've introduced a cherry Reddit flavored sidekick who won't stop talking right in the middle of a game that once thrived on silence, tension, and quiet discovery. Yes, it did. That is what brought me to Metroid Prime, because I haven't played the 2D ones back in the day. I mean, not that much. I played them a little bit, but never played through, because they just did not catch me. He's supposedly meant to ease players through the opening hours, but the true impact won't be clear until release day. Yeah, I have thoughts about that. And the situation gets worse. You're tasked with rescuing 5 characters, and he's one of them, the first one. Which raises the terrifying possibility that he'll be glued to your side, shattering the mood at every turn. Combine that with the new open world direction and Nintendo bringing in former Sony developers, and the whole thing feels like a dramatic push toward modernizing the game at the cost of its soul. There is an argument to be made that since the new CEO is there with Nintendo, Nintendo has lost its soul. But then again, Miles is the first one that we are rescuing in Metroid Prime 4, and he will be there for a lot of the game, probably, but these are just my thoughts. Why do I think that? Because it's very simple in game development and in the story writing, which we are going to go in a moment, that you basically need characters like him, because we saw already in a trailer that he's the guy that opens doors and stuff like that, because apparently Samus is not able anymore, but we have other things about that one. I admit, the robot looks cool, has a great voice, by the way. The sniper has a nice design. The other two are just indistinguishable for me as of right now. But yeah, Miles will be there for a long, long time. And even if you are in the desert area on Viola, I say right now, he will be there. Not physically, but we have communication over wide ranges. This is the future, basically. It's a sci-fi story. You cannot tell me that they don't have any kind of phone or whatsoever. He will be in your ear probably the whole time. So then we have this year, 1 year ago, by Critical Drinker, a content creator that I really, really like. Well, seems like... No, I'm not going to... I wanted to emulate him, but I can't. I also just... Oh, man. Let's move on. Well, seems like Metroid 4 is in good hands, at least in the writing department. Fallen Order had a very good story. Yeah. Megan Fausti, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, is writing Metroid Prime 4. And yes, while this individual here was only one of the writers of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I really, really disliked the story of that one. I played the first one, Fallen Jedi Survivor. I did not like the story there, but it was acceptable. It was okay, it was something new. And I was also, oh yeah, it's a Star Wars game. Let's go. I want a good Star Wars game. Gameplay was fun and so on, but okay. Also never 100%ed it for a Star Wars game. But yeah, Star Wars is dead. So, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I only watched a friend playing it. And oh my god, the whole holocron thing. Let's just not talk about that one. But yeah, this person here, this individual. Gonna be fun to see woke people tie themselves into knots to explain why the chuds like Metroid. It doesn't have to be that it's a good game series, at least back in the day. I don't know, man. I've been conditioned to see that haircut and color and feel only an overwhelming sense of trepidation. Good word, by the way. I'm happy to be proven wrong, though. Me too, but I have proof otherwise. Megan was one of several writers for Fallen Order. Fallen Order's lead writer was Aaron Contreras. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fausti, on the other hand, tweeted support for Samus being trans. Oh boy, do I have something in line for you. Is Samus going to look like Dr. Robotnik now? Rip Metroid 4. Is it just the fact that the best writers in the industry for the job all have colored hair and wired haircuts? Or is there something else going on here? I like that one. Okay, let's move on. Then we have this year by Smash JT. Again, this was last year as well, damn. Thank God Megan Fausti is no longer part of Retro Studios. We're not going to go through everything, but as always, everything I'm showing you is in the description box down below. The important part for me is here. According to the article, Matsuoka referred to Samus as this, or new half, a term with a complex history in Japan, sometimes used in non-pornographic, self-identifying context by transgender performers such as actresses, singers, songwriters, and Rumiko Matsubara, I think. Oh yeah, sorry, I completely skipped the beginning of there. I was too excited to talk about this one. Samus Aran's gender identity. In 2015, an article by the Mary Sue titled "Metroid's Samus Aran is a transgender woman, deal with it." Also, I like that there was a link down there. Suggested that Samus Aran, the iconic protagonist of the Metroid series, might be a transgender woman. Yeah, because that's what everyone thought back in the day. Though the title for the article was a bit more direct. This idea was based on what they called a potentially transphobic statement made by Hirofumi Matsuoka in 1994, which many consider to be an inappropriate or poorly understood attempt at humor. Again, new half is a thing because Samus she's half alien, man. That's what's new half, man. This is just like in Gundam with new types. They're basically neurospicy people. And yeah, then we have this year Snake. They do hate women. There are reasons they try to insert manly girls into everything. If they can't make the characters trans, then they try to make it look like a man. They get offended by actual pretty women as they can never be that. Wise words, my man, wise words. Thank you, Snake. Then we have this year, again, this is Wikidroid, again with Megan Fausti here, and there is it again. I don't know what coriander means. Is she spice? I don't know, but I know that many people don't like coriander. There might be a connection there. I honestly love the idea that Samus is a trans woman. In my mind, she is and always will be. This was, again, 2015. And then we have here, with the Wayback Machine, the Mary Sue, because this article, yeah, well, Metroid Samus Aran is a transgender woman, deal with it. Yeah, this is, wait, get rid of that one. Again, web archive here, you can see it's a Wayback Machine. And I don't know, again, like here in Critical Drinkers thingy, I don't know, man. I've been conditioned to see that haircut and color and feel only an overwhelming sense of trepidation. This is exactly what I feel right now, because Miles was already at a point where I was like, dude, I really don't like that one. But I really, really wanted to play the game. The more I see now, especially with Megan Fausti, this person there, I don't know. My hopes are down the drain right now. They are being commissaried by, yeah. If you know 40k, you know what a commissar does to the regular soldiers of the Imperium. This is what my hope is now. An Imperial soldier in the army fighting against the Xenos. The Xenos in this case might be even Samus. But yeah, my hope is being commissaried. Oh, that's a good way, I think, to tell that something is being put down, basically. I'm going to keep that one. But yeah, let's just keep this short. My coffee is still not kicking in. Again, it's very, very early in the morning. Thank you so much for being here. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more video games every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe. And if you want, you can share this video with your friends. And please turn off YouTube's restricted mode, because yesterday's Pokemon video and the people prefer single player games video were age restricted. Because that's a thing. And yeah, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you either later with the stream or tomorrow with the next video. Bye, bye, bye.